know something, brother? You better get your audio checked. Otherwise, you're going to get jacked up like me, but not this way.
I'm already jacked, by. What are you on about?
Oh, jacked up, brother.
By the way, we're going to keep this. We are live, and as you can see, Tommy J right now is doing his weights. Guys, this is Wrestleslam, the podcast. This is how we're going to start our show in style with Tommy J NWO. It's a brand new episode, guys, and we bring you a weekly episode every Monday, and we go out Tuesday. I'm joined yet again by Phil Conley, Matt Murphy, and the one and only Tommy J. And yet again, 85% of this show will be The Rock, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. I think they're the main topics. Obviously, RCW is back at the PAV this Friday. Tickets are selling extremely well, guys. So if you haven't got your ticket yet, get them ASAP before they are gone. And the main event, Owen Richards versus Mark Haskins, plus more. We'll have all the details on the way in a few minutes, guys. But
before we start, Tommy, do you want to show off the guns? You work for them just there. Come on.
Oh, yeah. I'm all jacked up, brother.
Yeah, we need a bigger camera to get that and lens that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, what a rush.
What a rush. Right, guys, we have to mention a lot of fans aren't happy at this moment in time. Tommy J has a lot to say on this, okay? But obviously what we seen the other day was Cody and Roman in the ring. They had a little face-off, and then The Rock comes out. It's a match that we've all wanted for many years, The Rock versus Roman, but it seems now it's probably come at the wrong time. We want Cody to end the story. We don't know what's going to happen. It looks like Roman will face The Rock at WrestleMania, and it looks like Seth will face Cody at WrestleMania. WWE.com have just put up on their website it's like a video of the history of Cody and Seth Rollins, so it looks like they are building that. But it's an interesting theory. I'm going to get to Tommy in a second. Matt, for Phil, The Rock came back, huge pop. It's apparently the most disliked video of all time, but yet again, probably the most viewed video of all time. What's your thoughts? What's going to happen? Give us the full take on what you think.
You know what? I was watching this and I I like The Rock, but come on, this is ridiculous. This is actually ridiculous. One of the worst things they've done. I think I put it higher than that finger poke of doom because this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is someone winning a Royal Rumble, fighting for an hour and a half to come out and say, no, I don't want it anymore. See you later. Here you go, mate. Yeah. Cody Rhodes couldn't look more pathetic than anything else. Like as much as Seth Rollins and Cody would be good, I don't care for it. Like, I don't.
It's
there's better ways of doing things, and surely there is way better things than doing with this. It didn't even piss me off. I just was sad about it. It just felt wrong.
Yeah. Like, you know the way all these videos go around. So obviously we seen the aftermath, right? And the aftermath was pretty much there was a video. Look at Cody's face. You could tell he was really upset.
Well, they edited that out.
Yeah, it's Do you reckon these are some questions I want to ask, right? Do you reckon Cody knew The Rock was going to come on?
I'd say it was part of this deal that Rock signed when he came in there in January, that he's going to be on the board. I reckon it's been in the works since early New Year.
Well, from what I understand, The Rock was pushing for it when he came on the board.
Yeah, somebody made a very good point I saw today, saying that The Rock doesn't even watch the WWE, so he doesn't even know what the story is with Cody Rhodes. That wouldn't surprise me.
I'd say he doesn't have the time to watch it too. He's very busy.
Oh no, I totally get it, but I mean, like, there's awareness. Surely somebody was smarting him up.
I mean, okay, I just want to get this out and done with. The one positive I can say about this is I'm delighted that Roman Reigns versus The Rock is going to happen. We knew it was going to happen, and we knew it was down the line. It feels like we're at that point. Anything you hear about WWE, any rumors that's going to come up, dream matches that will possibly happen, will happen. So buzzing for it. But again, it was just bad timing. It's just that my heart went out for Cody, because this is the first time I'm seeing someone on WWE that my heart just sank It's like what Phil said. Then what was the point of him winning the Royal Rumble, challenging Roman Reigns, going out, and just like building up the story even further about Dusty Rhodes getting his title stripped from him, losing the match to Roman Reigns, only to say, "Yeah, and I'm not going to do that. Good luck. Here's The Rock."
Yeah,
And just
horrible.
like
Horrible.
it was just so many things that just annoy me because I'm a fan of Cody Rhodes. We've actually seen his journey in WWE. He tore his pec. He worked his ass off to actually try and finish the story, building it up, only for it to be tossed away. There can be so many ideas that could work. Like Roman Reigns will lose the title to Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber. Randy Orton will defend the title against Cody Rhodes. They get a triple threat match. So many possible ways that won't work, but it will just redeem themselves in some way. Like
The only thing about this is there's a press conference on Thursday. So we'll see.
Okay.
Is there going to be a swerve ball? So that, remember, we all seen that tweet. It's like that guy had this theory of that, like Roman signs the contract, he's all cocky, and then obviously The Rock goes, "You didn't look at the contract," and then it's
That's
like
brilliant.
The Rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Rock is a special guest referee for Mania, and it's like, you know, he's gonna obviously either screw Cody or fucking screw Roman, I'd say.
Yeah.
That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
should
so
do
that is yeah, that'd be interesting.
So I think that one of me, this is actually a mistake, and I actually wrote an article about this on my Medium blog. But at the same time, I think we have to make the best of the situation, and because we're getting The Rock versus Reigns, like it as Matt says, it's a positive, and and Cody can finish the story at SummerSlam or later down the year. I just think like it's just a case of making the best of the worst situation. And my only worry is the Seth Rollins match. Like what? How are they going to build up two baby faces? I actually think like they should probably put Drew McIntyre into a triple threat match for WrestleMania.
probably, yeah.
yeah,
But
I mean, to be honest, which do you think is more exciting? Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes lost to Roman Reigns. It was so close. Built the whole year of finishing the story, beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, or Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, where Cody Rhodes came back to WWE and they had a solid 3 matches, and we all thought it was done. It was obvious. Like
it's what's bothering me about this. Actually, I think the fans themselves, like we're getting really good creative at the moment with WWE, and we shouldn't take it for granted. Like I think the fans should, I'm not saying put up with it, but I think just kind of make the best of the situation.
This
I don't want WrestleMania to be ruined by.
That's the problem. That's the
I
problem.
don't want that to be like. I think it's going to have a bit of a backlash, but I think it's an honest. And don't forget the fans is at the same time were the same ones last year, giving out, but it wasn't going to Sami Zayn of all characters.
Yeah.
I just fans are fickle in general, and
Well, yeah, I agree with you there. But like, do you know this is the exact same thing happened 10 years ago with Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
but Batista in the Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
And
But this is way worse though.
And I think it was official that no, the fans did not want to see Randy Orton and Batista. So WWE actually stepped in, be like, yeah, we need to toss in Dan Bryan in the section.
I know, but how often have they fought each other anyway? Like the Rock and Reigns is basically like Hogan and the Rock, or
I agree.
Cena.
I agree. Before the Rumble, we all wanted the match, The Rock and Reigns. We did. Everyone wanted it. We were convinced Punk was going to win the Royal Rumble, right? So we were saying, right, what's going to happen with Cody? Obviously, Cody had a back-to-back Royal Rumble wins, and then it's like, fuck, right. He's going to end the story, finish the story. The Rock comes out, bang, fucking place gone mad. Internet's on a meltdown. Stocks have gone up. The Rock was spotted in a gym near where Raw is tonight. So apparently he's going to turn up at Raw. I don't know if that's true or not, but all I'm saying is that like it's mad that, you know what I mean, for so many, for the bones of a year and a bit, we've all wanted The Rock and Roman. There was 2 or 3 times where there was pay-per-views and we were waiting for The Rock to walk out and end Roman's streak and his run. But it's it's no all in our eyes. We have a press conference Thursday. It's going to be announced what's going to happen. Yet again, WWE.com right now have the Seth Rollins and Cody kind of trilogy matches up. You know, they've fought so many times. Cody getting the better of Seth.
Yeah.
Obviously Seth's return. Sorry, Cody's return was against Seth. It's just mad. It's got us all baffled. It's a talking point. That's only all good. Like, there's no such thing as bad publicity when it comes to stuff like that. It's all good. It's eyes will be watching at WrestleMania, but it's just what actually happens if you know what I mean. It is confirmed that Rock and Roman fight. The Rock hardly wins that, does he?
In his own head, he probably does. In his own head, he does.
Well,
Yeah.
like,
The only time I saw The Rock actually winning was actually when he was facing against Eric Rowan with Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania in that 2-second match. I think that was the only time The Rock actually probably won a match. Like,
yeah, it's what I'm trying to say is that, like, he's obviously on the board, right? He's got his copyright name to The Rock. Does The Rock make more money from this WrestleMania match and winning the Undisputed Championship for, say, a couple of months where he's the champion? Does he make more money doing that and working in that direction
Well,
than he
he's on
does
the
in
board
Hollywood?
now. He's on the board of directors now, so he's
Probably
the one
want
that
him
has
better.
to get more numbers to see the show, and he'll make more money. So
But The Rock beating Roman at WrestleMania, is that something that we can't look past?
I don't like. Triple H probably doesn't want Roman losing because Hogan's record is in sight.
yeah,
yeah.
they're making the most of the situation, of CM Punk situation, by deciding to push his reign out even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, I know we always look at the positive that, Roman Reigns Rock's happening, but something tells me the match itself won't be great. I mean, think of it now, The Rock.
Well, if the
he's
fans hijack it, it's going to be
it's
atrocious.
going to be very safe.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember being at WrestleMania 34 and it was Brock versus Roman. And I don't know the GC what I seen when I was actually there, but
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was bad.
The fans booed from fucking start to finish.
Yeah.
And from what I remember, Brock absolutely fucking destroyed
But the
Roman.
problem is this is happening already because last night on NXT there was a major booze when Rock was shown on the commercials.
Is there a heel turning coming though, I wonder?
One would no, because Reigns is heel. It wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, and they don't want The Rock to be a heel because he still has the squeaky image on him, like.
But they might turn fucking Reigns into the good guy, like.
You never know.
Yeah, but I think now's not the time to do that too.
Yeah.
I think
it's a confusing time for fans because if you're a new fan watching that, you're going, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, because even think of it this way, like WWE YouTube channel, I always saw that as like just for casual fans that just want to tune and watch the video. But if they're disliking it, that's a sign that like even the casual fans won't like it, like, and they will love anything.
Yeah. They're probably. I wonder, are they going to reverse the plans now over the video being disliked?
Someone said that they're watching and alright. WWE are monitoring the situation.
I'm just thinking out loud. This is a what-if situation. We all know that if CM Punk didn't get injured, he would have been facing Seth Rollins. I just want to say, what if CM Punk never got injured and he was still continuing with Seth Rollins? Would they have Cody Rhodes inserted and let The Rock and Roman Reigns facing each other?
But that's what makes it incredible. This is what makes it so crazy. As you say, Punk got injured, right? I also heard a rumor that it was a fucking 10-minute decision prior to the end of the Rumble that it went from Punk winning to Cody. Supposedly, there's a story going around that Punk alerted someone about the injury. And
that's hard to know. It's hard to know though how bad it is.
He signaled that the injury was there or something, and then apparently Punk said to Cody, "Look, you have to put me over." Like,
I don't know. I didn't see that one.
No, but the plan obviously for CM Punk was to actually go against Seth Rollins anyway.
Yeah, that was
and anyway, so
yeah, that was set in stone. I was so looking forward to see that because I think I called this in the episode a while back. That would have been the best WWE rivalry of 2024. Like,
yeah, it's It's madness what's happened on this. You know what I mean? In a space of 2 weeks, right? We've seen a Royal Rumble winner. We've seen Cody win back-to-back Royal Rumbles, right? We've seen, obviously it was supposed to be Punk Seth Rollins. Now Punk is injured. Seth Rollins is injured, but he's going to make Mania. It's now looking like it's going to be Cody. Is it the end of the world? Is it
faithful? Welcome to another episode of Sour Graps Vengeance.
What was that?
What the?
Who the fuck is invading our podcast?
One second now.
What do you
Tommy,
What do you want?
Tommy, turn off that porn, will you?
No, it's not me.
Tommy,
I
are you
was
cheating on
watching
us?
Vengeance Day earlier, though. You check. It's not on.
That happened once. That happened once. That happened before when Tim was on.
It's not coming from me. It's not coming from me.
Tommy J. And you're in that robe. Listen, this is why we do the podcast.
That's fun.
No cuts, no edits. We're gonna go all the way through. But anyway, so what I was saying was, it was obviously, look, we have Cody, and it looks like Cody's gonna face Seth Rollins now as it stands. Now Thursday, different game ball press conference. Millions will watch. The game can change. Something might happen. But listen, is it the end of the world if Cody fights Seth Rollins at WrestleMania and beats him for the World Heavyweight Championship? And then who knows? Maybe he goes after Roman then with that belt as well.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually starting to wonder if, I don't think it'll be a great match, but I'm actually wondering with Elimination Chamber on the way, is Seth Rollins going to drop the belt there? Because he is injured as well. The plan is for him to go out injured.
Yeah.
After WrestleMania anyway,
So Damian Priest cashes in.
Could be.
Damian Priest is not really ready for the belt, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think Phil actually pitched a good idea, which I was totally invested. It was going to be Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns, and Damian Priest is going to come out and cash in on Cody, and that'll just leave Cody more time to finish the story.
Yeah. Like, the story can finish whenever, like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say there's a rush necessarily, but when a man wins back-to-back Royal Rumbles, you're saying, right, he has to fucking win the belt, you know what I mean? They don't know what belt it is. Obviously, we all want him to win the Undisputed Championship because that's the real WWE Championship. The World Heavyweight one is Universal / World Heavyweight title. But yeah, it's, for once, none of us have answers. Do you know what I mean? None of us have answers. Normally Phil predicts 95% of the stuff, but I think even Phil's baffled.
I'm actually just sad about this whole thing. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's a politic play, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? Sorry, go on, man. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, it was like, yeah, look, this is actually in a bad situation. Like, that image of Cody Rhodes walking away and The Rock just looking at him is always upsetting. But we're at that stage where we're like, okay, what's going to happen next? I'm just looking forward to see what's happening next, as in how's W going to fix this problem?
Yeah.
The main problem is the match change. It's the fan backlash.
Yeah.
It's not the match change. I can put up with the match change and just enjoy the event. But
yeah, he's right. Like, you don't want to sit and watch a match where they're constantly booing and cursing and saying this is crap.
They're just assholes. Like, they're just booing for the sake of, and they're ruining other people's event, I think.
Yeah.
So?
Yeah, I'm looking there. They're like, I'm looking at the betting odds, right? So according to US Today, Wrestle Junkie, right? The WrestleMania 40 betting odds, right? So they're saying Roman's going to fight The Rock. Roman is a massive favorite. Massive favorite.
Oh, there's no reason in the world why Rock should win that match.
Yeah. Same with Cody, okay? Cody's a massive favorite to beat Seth Rollins, right? Bailey, massive favorite to beat Io Sky. Rhea Ripley to fight Becky Lynch, and that's kind of close. They're kind of undecided with Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch, but guys, it does look like we're going to get Cody and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Which is,
I mean,
again, as Tommy said, Drew should be in there. I think it should be a three-way.
Or Drew should take the belt from Rollins at Elimination Chamber and be away, because he's a very hot heel right now. He's actually, he should put the belt at least.
The big question I have for you, right, just right now about Cody Rhodes: should that match be the main event of night one?
Yeah.
I don't think it should.
I think the main event
anyway.
one has to be Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, because that's actually getting more invested at this stage.
I'd say Bailey and Io Sky.
Well, yeah, she won the Royal Rumble, so she'll be getting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
She's
I think,
It's a weird one because I don't think that Cody Rhodes, that match should be main event.
yeah. All our heads are melted right now. The four of us here are like lost puppies. We are.
But I'm
almost
just
like-
more disappointed in him because I've never seen him do something so stupid.
Could Cody and Seth Rollins be the first match?
Wouldn't surprise me. It could easily be, yeah.
Yeah.
What's to say that Cody Rhodes won't be still involved in the main event in night 2? You know what I mean? Like Hogan and
Even if
Brett.
Oh, I like it.
That I think I saw a comparison of that. Of remember when Hulk Hogan just like interfered and he actually won the title off Yokozuna.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna say like Cody Rhodes will win the World Championship at WrestleMania no matter what. But I'm just gonna feel kind of sickly because I'm thinking it should have been to Roman. If they're gonna do that, I'll be happy, but it still won't be right. Like,
Listen, I'm
all
changing.
matches are predictable. That's the problem. So
What Phil just said there about why is he not involved in night 2? There's something in the contract. Roman doesn't read the contract. Roman just signs the contract. Cody beats Rollins night 1, night 2, bang, bang, and then Cody Rhodes comes out and it's like, fuck, it's a triple threat.
There's also a wild card available right now as well. Jacob Fatu, another member of the Bloodline, is a free agent. So there you go. I think he might screw Rock.
I have an idea. Do you think the Bloodline are going to be split in two? Like,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they will. The Usos will be with the Rock, and he'll have Sokoa and someone else.
yeah, that would be cool, actually.
It's gone on too long, though. I think.
That's what I mean, though. It's like the new NWO. Like, it's just been dragged out.
I know, yeah, the NWO lasted for fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's interesting. This is probably one of the first shows, guys, where we've been baffled. We are absolutely baffled. We are yet again indecisive. We don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to be bold and I'm going to stay on the topic before we do try and change, because I did say that the majority of the show would be The Rock, CM Punk, Cody. What's your outcome, Phil? So what happens at WrestleMania, and give us your lowdown, and we're going to see who gets the nearest. The nearest will get a free T-shirt from WrestleTop.
I'm going to overconflute the whole thing, just because I want to try something.
Yeah.
I think Cody Rhodes beats Seth Rollins. Gets cashed in on by Damian Priest, and Cody.
Terrible.
Cody will do a WrestleMania 9 on night 2, and he'll end up with the belt.
In a triple threat?
No, I think after the match.
I think on Backlash, Cody does the briefcase cash in.
The problem is, I don't think Triple H can make any decision on this. I think it's above his head.
I Triple H is happy with The Rock.
I'm probably going to be with Phil. That would be interesting, but it would be really bad if Roman Reigns beat The Rock and Roman Reigns is going to be bragging about how he's the tribal chief. Cody Rhodes comes out and just challenge Roman Reigns for night 2. That could work, but it's again, like if Cody Rhodes wins against Seth Rollins, I'll leave a bad taste in my mouth. I'm like, oh, that's just trying to jump the shark badly.
Tommy, what are you going to say?
Do you think Triple H is happy with The Rock's power play?
I don't know, because Triple H is not on the board, so
He's not. Yeah,
no, he's not on the board at all.
he was never on the board, was he?
Not on the TKO board, no.
Okay, yeah. So he's just there for creative, and I think he's happy. That's probably what he's happy to be doing anyway. But
Yeah. Also, as well, like, do you reckon they did all this to take this Vince McMahon heat away?
Yeah.
yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that's the case, that's a bit of a bold one.
Who's Vince McMahon? Never heard of him.
Yeah.
No, I think they just did this because they really want to. I think they wanted to fix WrestleMania, and they didn't really have much other choice, to be honest.
Yeah.
So
I like the Terrys. I really do. I think.
What's your one?
As it stands, right? So I was all for The Rock to be guest referee and to screw Roman at Mania, but no, what you said really makes sense. I generally believe that Drew McIntyre, if Seth Rollins is going to be in a match with Cody Rhodes, I generally believe that Drew McIntyre is going to be in that match, for the reason being that Cody's already beaten Seth every time he faced him.
Yeah.
And I think out of respect, and because Cody is a good guy and Seth's a really good guy, I think they're going to put that into a triple threat. So what that means is that Cody doesn't beat Seth, he pins Drew McIntyre, right? Or Drew pins him or whatever, right? But Cody pins him. And then Cody's a champion, he pins Drew. Seth Rollins is fucked up outside the ring. He's injuries being Drew McIntyre is basically manhandling him outside the ring, right? And then night 2, then it's the case of The Rock faces Roman, and then Roman beats The Rock. And then for some reason, then, as you say, Seth Rollins is out of the picture. The Rock is kind of still in the picture, but Cody comes out and he beats Roman. Then there's something where he goes, "Give me my match," and then Roman says, "Yeah, I'll fight you. No, I'm still good to go." The Rock was easy work. He's a has-been. I've done him in so
Would it
many
be
minutes.
epic if Roman hammered him in 10 seconds?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he could do The Rock in about 4 or 5 minutes, and then he's like, "Dog, that was easy, blah, blah, blah." Then Cody comes out, "Give me a match," you know what I mean? Be the champion, face me. I'll put my belt on the line as well. And then you go, like, you have 3 belts on the line. Well, the Undisputed Championship and then the World Heavyweight Championship,
Yeah.
And I can see if that's gonna go on. Like Cody's about to do his finisher, but Sakura comes out, grabs Cody about to do the Samoan spike, but The Rock comes out and hits him with the rock bottom, causing Cody to win.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, it's just one of them things we cannot predict.
Or is it just as simple as The Rock said, "I main event Mania," and that's it?
I like the shuffle anyway of storylines. It's kind of creating suspense.
Do you think his ego is still that big?
No, but I think he's all about the numbers and the money and how much money we can make off this.
Is he more numbers than Cody, realistically?
Oh, look at his social media alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, his social media has hot millions, where Cody Rhodes barely has a million.
Here, do you remember? Do you ever listen to K100?
The odd time, yeah, I do, yeah.
Do you remember that English journalist who, I think he basically got caught for making stuff up?
Oh, Nick Hausman.
Yeah, he actually said once about how there's a power play with Nick Khan and The Rock against Triple H.
Oh, I'm not surprised. So they're buddies since they were kids, The Rock and him.
Yeah, I think he's actually right, though. I think there's probably something going on
there. Has to be something there, yeah.
And he's probably well connected with Endeavor.
But this guy now as well is talking a lot of shit, though, because he was saying stuff about Jericho and all that kind of nonsense.
I never liked him, no. He just liked the drama.
His newest one now is he's trying to get HBK in trouble, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about Bruce the Barber Beefcake? He's in trouble too.
That's another one that he's trying to get him as well.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He's basically English version of Dave Meltzer, isn't he?
Yeah. No one likes him.
Yeah, nobody likes Dave Meltzer anymore either. He got exposed, like, so. Yeah. What about? Sorry, Phil, go on.
No, you go on.
I actually wonder if we wanted to talk about Gunther, WrestleMania.
600 days today, baby.
I think it's going to be Gunther versus Braun Breaker.
That's what I was actually going to say as well. I'm going for Braun Breaker.
I actually think it's going to be Andrade.
Because apparently Braun Breaker replaced Brock Lesnar's position in the Rumble.
Yeah, that's why I'm going with Braun Breaker, because, originally it was going to be Gunther versus Brock Lesnar. But now that Braun took his place, I think it's going to be eyeing up for him facing Gunther.
Is it too soon to bring out Braun Breaker with the amount of stars in the main roster?
He's gone to SmackDown, I think. I think he signed the deal.
Yeah.
Just looking up this press conference thing.
No, I think he didn't sign the deal. He said that I could look into it to Nick, and then he'll go over to Braun to see that contract.
Just big drown because he's the biggest star at the moment on NXT. Like, so.
Just looking up this press conference for Thursday, right? They're selling tickets for $2,000. just to attend this press conference.
Easy money.
It's on at midnight our time.
Midnight. I'll
Here.
have to stay up for it, like.
Yeah. Live from Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
So
I
Yeah.
just want to say about Braun Baker when Tommy mentioned, do you think he'll be ready to be fitted in with like the main roster? I think so, because I feel like a lot of people are starting to know who Braun Baker is and know how much of a big deal he is in NXT.
also
Even
that
for
to be funny.
There's a real old school 80s wrestling vibe about him, you know,
Yeah.
with the whole Steiners and his mic work.
Yeah.
And he's very entertaining. I think he's going to be a massive star.
I don't know what it is though, but Jeff just feels so deflated over all this Cody. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean?
Too.
This whole thing is just deflating, like this whole Rock taking this power play, and it's just very hard to. Maybe come next week, we might be lifted back up, but like it's such a sad week for wrestling.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Oh man, and it's made us all look sad too. We all look very sad right now.
It's just like I've never seen anything so bad, so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We could be all wrong though, and the Rock will come out on the press conference and say, "Here you go." Like, so we'll see. We'll see.
To be honest, though, Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns is as predictable as The Rock versus Reigns, because everybody knew that they're going to give the belt to Cody if he was facing Reigns. So,
but this is one of them scenarios where like The Rock announces he's not going to fight, and then we're all like, for fuck's sake, we actually really wanted The Rock to fight. You know, it's like.
Thing is, if people want the match, they just don't want it to be the main event.
I don't know. Yeah. I think this.
Yeah, like if it wasn't for the belt, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Wrestling fans are just spoiled.
Can Damian Priest cash in on Roman?
I wouldn't say so, but stranger things have happened, I guess. But yeah, you would know.
He lacks charisma, actually. I noticed. He's just been very serious all the time.
Yeah.
He's got a great look, great voice, and
I'm going to make a wild prediction, actually, just speaking of Damian Priest and briefcases, because it was in my head and I wanted to bring it up. The Money in the Bank is how long away? It's 3-4 months. I think R-Truth's going to win it.
It's going to be 3 months.
I honestly think they're so. After that mistake with Cody, they're going to have R-Truth winning an R-Truth challenge for the women's belt.
That'd be funny.
That's the whole point.
I think they should abolish Money in the Bank anyway.
I just think it's just so deflating. It's very hard to even get into watching it now. Like,
yeah. Do you think
it's kind of a bad one because like WWE, they're digging themselves out of this massive hole that they already have with The Rock and Cody Rhodes. AEW, lads, I'm slowly just not invested with AEW at all these days.
Yeah, ghost town out there, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel like TNA is actually going to be the saving grace of professional wrestling to check out now. So
AEW is getting a reputation now of scrawny wrestlers beating jack wrestlers. You know, it's a bit of that's a joke on itself. Like, it's terrible.
I have a bit of news, I suppose, because I know we're going to go off topic. Just one or two bits, that might kind of just go off just because it's annoying me. JR had cancer, which I didn't know.
Recovered from it, does he? Or
he recovered, yeah, but I didn't even know that he had cancer.
Yeah, that was Just speaking of JR there before you go to the next story, happy birthday to Jim Ross. His birthday was on January 3rd, so it was on Saturday. So Jim, we do our show Monday, so happy birthday from all of us here at Wrestleslam in Ireland. We were lucky enough to see you in Limerick with Inside the Ropes, but we hope one day we do see you in Cork. And listen, Jim Ross, you're a legend. Also, happy birthday to the late Canyon. Obviously, he's not with us anymore, but listen, he's a guy that we won't forget. Such a good guy. And yet again, Jacqueline, a former WWE Women's Champion. Happy birthday to you as well. So, yeah, Phil, sorry, I just had to mention the happy birthdays.
No, it's all good. There's just a couple of stories. DDP donated $10,000 to Ice Train's family because he passed on there a week or so ago.
They were close enough, I think, weren't they?
Yeah, in the WCW days, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a beast. Yeah, he was a beast. Like, he was quite good. Ice Train.
I remember,
Yeah, he was on a podcast with
Actually, with Scott Norton, remember?
former Wrestleslam host Johnny O'Dwyer as well. I think Johnny had it up.
Yeah,
So
that was a
He was in the
few
Fire and
years.
Ice tag team with Scott Norton, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
Yeah. So I think if you're looking for that, guys, I think it's at is it Pro Wrestling Defined?
yeah.
Yeah.
Pro
So
Wrestling
check
Defined.
that one out. Fellow.
Sasha Banks was training with Io Sky and rumors that she might come back to WWE.
That rumor is aging. Like, it's like, is she come back? Is she not come back now?
I'm glad you said that, Matt. When that was said, I'm like, oh, like, I'm a massive Sasha Banks fan, but listen, come on, what are you doing? Are you coming back? You're not coming back.
Yeah,
I think this is like I'm invested in she does come back to WWE, especially with the reputation she has in Japan and everything else. But yeah, I'm at that point where it feels like every time somebody says Sasha Banks might come back to WWE or so, I'm like, just is she at this point? Whatever happens.
Yeah. What about Bianca Belair? Do you think she'll get a good push at WrestleMania? Or?
Probably have a match with Jade.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah.
Do you think they need more titles for the women's division?
No, but they need to book better without women without belts.
They actually, it was really bad. Remember, they actually literally just transferred the belt titles to the women, like they changed the belts, while the men's, they actually had a more elaborate transition.
Yeah, they can't book women's wrestling without a belt.
No, I'm not saying take away their belts. I mean,
no, but I'm just saying that they can't book a women's feud without a belt. So if they don't have a belt, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, but they actually did a terrible job of it, making the new world title for the women's division, and it was really
there's
poor.
just there's all little things there. Obviously, NXT was on last night as well.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes is a heel now.
He finally turned heel, and Trick so over with the fans. It's unbelievable.
I like Carmelo Hayes. I think he's kind of like a Shawn Michaels type. It was kind of like the Barber moment where he gets.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good take, actually. Carmelo, Shawn Michaels. Yeah, I can see it definitely.
He's just got charisma and like he's unbelievable athlete. So
did you catch any of NXT last night?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen everything pretty much.
Yeah, Aoife had her match.
Yeah, Naira Valkyria.
Saw that.
Great, actually.
She was brilliant. But yeah, I think Carmelo Hayes and this whole team with Trick Williams is going to be interesting.
I have a question there. Do you think Baron Corbin needs a beard?
Yeah. I like this team with Braun Breaker.
Yeah,
to be honest,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it probably won't last long though, since Braun Breaker is going to be going on the main roster soon. Like,
yeah, it's a tricky one, very tricky. But I think he's Braun. I think he had a good showing at the Rumble. He might turn up at WrestleMania. He might attack someone, guys. You know, Gunter might fucking retain his title, and then obviously Braun comes out and fucking attacks Gunter. You just don't know like what's going to happen, you know. But it's
if not Gunther, do you think Braun is going to show up for the Andre the Giant Battle Royale?
Will they do that this year, do you reckon?
They might, because they have a lot of wrestlers now.
Yeah, they might do actually. Yeah.
That's the other thing I just saw. Tony Khan has a big announcement again on Wednesday night.
What? He's taking a shit at 9 o'clock, isn't he?
Some Japanese wrestler I've never heard about. Or
he's going to the local. He's going to the local Chinese restaurant.
Hello, I am here.
Skinny guy from ROH coming in, is it? From yesteryears.
Tony.
TNA have announced Mustafa Ali versus Chris Sabin.
That's interesting.
That's a good.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's all the real major news I can see for now.
Yeah. I'm just going to have to talk with you guys about Respect My Authority, the Rebel X Division Championship. Fabio versus Robbie X versus Danny Cross. That will be live at the PAP, guys, on February 9th, which is this Friday. Tickets are still available at eventbrite.ie. And that's a serious match, guys. Owen Richards versus Mark Haskins. Reardon O'Connor versus Matt Schuyler. Katie Harvey versus Rio. And yet again, there's many more matches incoming, guys. Obviously, CBL And Marion Armstrong will be there as well, obviously doing commentary and a bit of a pre-show for all the early guests that arrive. Obviously, Owen Richards, the RCW champion, versus Mark Haskins, which is an incredible match. And of course, Mark will have Vicky Haskins by his side, and Owen Richards will have Anita Vaughan. Will we see a bit of a tiff ringside between Anita and Vicky Haskins? I think we will. I think that's what we're going to see.
Yeah, and the one match I am looking forward to, because it's been a long time coming, is Raven Creed taking on Seth Martina. I am buzzing for that match. Long time coming. We couldn't see that last one due to an injury by Seth Moth, but that was the time, lads.
It's going to be some match. Yet again, guys, tickets are on sale. They are limited now because it is, I suppose, Wrestle Week in general, Friday. So look, grab your tickets at eventbrite.ie ASAP. The doors open at 6:30 p.m. And then again, it's this Friday at the PAV Cork. It's going to be an iconic night. And yet again, look, make sure you mingle with the stars after the show. Buy as much merch as you can via RCW and, of course, the wrestlers themselves. And as I know, a lot of them are happy to post with pictures and say hello. So do check that out. We'll have some exclusive interviews dropping afterwards. Also, guys, we have many guests on with us this week and next week as well. Danny Luna, the newest TNA star, will be on with us this coming week. And we have some beautiful announcements incoming as well. But yet again, Rebel County Wrestling this Friday at the PAV. It's going to be epic. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. So grab your tickets ASAP. And I mean ASAP. It's going to be incredible. The Wrestleslam team will be there and we cannot wait. Anything else before we go, boys?
I'm not just trying to enjoy. I know we're finding it difficult, but let's try and enjoy the positives out of this, as they said. Let's just try and enjoy it for what it is.
I think the heat will drop eventually, and they will do some kind of tweaking, and hopefully all the wrestling peasants will relax.
That's great. Safe to say a lot of things happening this week with wrestling and whatnot. But look, let's just focus on the positive, like Phil said. Let's enjoy wrestling the way it is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen next, especially with everything going on. Enjoy it the way it is. We're at Mania season, lads. Okay, come on in.
I love it. Yeah. Now let's finish off with Tommy giving us a bicep curl. Don't you know? Bump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't bump it up.
Pump it, Tommy.
You're a personal trainer.
Don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Come on, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Pump it up. You got to.
35 kg.
And that's why you tune into Wrestleslam, guys. We will catch you all next week. Tommy J, thank you for coming on. We're going to let you get back to your workout and making them biceps extra beautiful. Matt Murphy, thank you very much. Phil Conley, and of course myself, Jerry Conley. Jerry Conley. Jerry Conlon.
Jerry Conlon.
Jerry Conlon. I'm an innocent man. We will catch you soon, guys, and God bless, be safe. Thank you for tuning to Wrestleslam, brought to you by Manscaped.com and in Macau Casino, Cork City. We'll catch you soon.
I feel like I'm doing a shite inference as a channel. It's like, bye, guys. Check it out.
Take care, guys.